there, I'm looking at revenues now. Revenues. So what is revenue? Revenue is money you get after selling output. So every firm after selling output gets some money. So it's that income that a firm. So revenue is income. The income that is got by a firm. Income got by a firm after the sale of its output. After the sale of its output. So when a firm sells its output, of course you expect to get money. So when you get that money, it's called revenue. Now we have types of revenue. Revenue is measured in three ways. We have what we call total revenue. So we have what we call total revenue. What we call total revenue. Revenue is just money you get after selling, the income you get after selling your output. So we have what we call total revenue. Total revenue is the total income. This is the total income got by a firm after the sale of all its output. Sale of all the output at a given price, of course. At a given price. Of course, the revenue is always less the tax. So this is the total income got by a firm after selling all the output it has at a given price. So of course, the formula of the total revenue would be the price times the quantity you have. You have the total revenue. So let us say you are selling pancakes. You have pancakes. You produce 100 pancakes. Produce of pancakes. So you produce 100 pancakes, and let's say one pancake is equal to maybe 500 shillings. And one pancake is equal to 500 shillings. So to get the total revenue in this circumstance will be the price, which is 500 shillings, times the number of pancakes you're selling, which is 100, and you end up with 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 shillings as your total revenue. A school has 1,000 students, and the school fees is maybe 650,000 shillings. So what's the total revenue? Total revenue will be the price, which is the fees, 650,000 shillings, times the number of students, which is 1,000 students. So when you multiply, you have 6, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 as your total revenue. So this is all in shillings. So I hope you get the concept of total revenue. Total revenue is the total income got by a firm after selling all its output. And of course, the next way we measure the next other way we measure this, we have also what we call average revenue. Also have what we call average revenue. Average revenue is the total revenue. This is the total revenue per unit of output that is sold. This is the total revenue per unit of output that is sold. And of course, as you know, the total revenue is given by the formula price times quantity. So average revenue would be total revenue over the quantity. If we want to get the the amount of revenue you get from 1 unit of output, you have to get the total revenue and divide that by the output. So but in mathematical speaking, if total revenue is P times Q, then it means average revenue can be the same as P times Q when you substitute over Q. And when you cancel this, you end up with average revenue being the same as the price. So there's, what I'm trying to say is there is no big difference between the price and average revenue, because average revenue refers to the total amount of income you get from selling 1 unit of output. So if you're selling 100 pancakes, and each one pancake is equal to 500 shillings. One pancake is 500 shillings. Of course, your total revenue would be 500 shillings times the 100 pancakes, which will be 50,000 shillings. But if you are calculating average revenue, that means you want to know the total revenue per unit of one pancake. You will do the total revenue divided by the output. So you will get the 50,000 you get from selling all pancakes and divide that by the number of pancakes you sell. And when you divide this, you'll end up with 500 shillings. And when you compare the 500 shillings with the price of a pancake, you find that our conclusion here is correct. So average revenue refers to just that amount of money you get from, that amount of income you get from selling 1 unit of output. So that is for average revenue. And then the other last way we look at is marginal revenue. That is marginal revenue. So marginal revenue, this is, of course, every time you hear of marginal, you're talking about additional. So marginal revenue refers to the additional. This is the additional income got or earned by a firm, after selling an additional unit of output. When the school admits one more student, it is going to get more money. So how much more money are you going to get? That additional income which is added onto your total revenue, that is what we call the marginal revenue. So you can copy or borrow a leaf from the previous topic about costs. Marginal revenue will be change in total revenue over the change in the output. So